So the big question is this: how do small businesses like yours, who feel like you're doing all the right things and going to all the right events, reach the federal buyer in a way that helps you win more contracts? That is the question, and this is the place to get your answers. My name is Neil McDonnell. Welcome to the GovCon Chamber of Commerce. Okay, let's get started. I get asked all the time about how to identify people in the government to follow up with, to begin to do business development or capture on a particular opportunity. And so that's what today's video is going to be about. I want to sit there and show you Defense Health Administration or Agency, excuse me. Somebody had asked me today about trying to get contacts at this location. And I just really quickly, I just want to show you how easy it really is to find a whole bunch of names to then follow up. I understand the follow-up process has got a little effort to it, and you can watch different videos where I try to make that easier for you. But in this particular case, all I did is went out to the internet and started looking for the Defense Health Agency. And in there, on their site, I found this document, which is awesome. I hate attending industry days generally. It's just a waste of my time to sit around on the government schedule when they could just put these slides out for me and I can get what I need out of it. The next best thing the government could do is actually record the industry day and put that video out on YouTube for all of us to listen to whenever we feel like. But the fact they had the slides on their website was perfect. So coming down here, I just want to show you this 121 slides, right? And it seems like it would take a while for me to show you, but I'm not showing you anything except for the fact that when you show up, you can see right here, contact information. Here's some people's names, email addresses. That's a duplicate side of the same people. And then coming down, I'm just gonna, let me see what's the best way for me to keep going down. I'm gonna skip the agenda because you're gonna see this pop open in a second. This deck is broken up into a whole bunch of people's different presentations, all smashed together in these slides. So here's Jake Lewis. I can instantly look at this and go, all right, now I know who the Acting Deputy Assistant Director for Acquisition is. This is a perfect person to follow up with, to look at as an influencer in here. And what I mean about that, I don't want to go too far in this because I have other videos on it, but I would find out who Jake is with LinkedIn as an example. I would go into the DHA website to see, what's this guy talking about? I want to make sure that anytime he's putting something out, I'm at least aware of that. And then if I want direct questions, I can definitely reach into Jake and ask him. Generally, these people will send you downstream to somebody who works for them, but it's a great place to stop or start. So here, as you start going forward, you'll notice other names. So here's Barkley, and I'm not going to stop for each one of these and describe what they're doing, but there's Eric Troff on the legal side, and you'll see him on all these slides. So now I got a name there. If I'm doing anything legal, or say I do records management on the IT side, I can just follow up. He might sit there and say, it's not me, but I've been working for 10 years in the same organization with Cassie, and she is in charge of records management or whatever. So here's Cassandra Martin. This one was huge for me. I actually could not find this woman's name on their website. I kept trying to find out who's the Office of Small Business Programs Director. Couldn't find it. Found these slides. There's her name. I was like, perfect. And I'm sure when we reach out to her, she'll be just a wealth of information. So then just coming down, this is what I would recommend you do, right? Do what I'm doing where I'm sliding up these slides. So this is the OSDBU giving those an update of what's going on out here. And so now we start getting into the directorates, right? And in the directorates, it's broken up and you can quickly decide who you want to be talking to. So here's Chris Priest. You need to dig into this yourself and figure out what's there. But on each one of the opportunities, you'll begin to see it. So here's Joe Miro, a program manager. We're always talking about getting into the program office. One of the first things you need to do is identify the program office. Second thing is identify somebody in there. And so here you've got both of those for this, and you can look at these opportunity titles. This one sucks, T5. That's not helpful to you, but a lot of them as you come down. Here's another person up here. Down below, you'll see that they've got points of contact. So these are different people, and you got their emails. You can go find their phone numbers easily on the web. I know that they're not putting them here on the slides as if they're not going to get phone calls. Just do a little extra research on the internet and you'll find them. So here, another person up on top, and then So this one's claims review. And then when you come down, you'll start seeing a name. So there's Nicholas's email address right here. Oh, don't do that on me. Okay, so then here's Scott Lemon, another contracting officer. And the cool thing is you're not just finding contracting officers, but you're finding the ones that are in your space. Cruising on down there. Oh, I missed. Nope, didn't miss anybody there. So that's still Scott. There's Scott's email address right here, which is perfect. Same stuff has come down. So I tend not to generally talk to military folks. If I can get in with the civilian side, that's more the line of who I'm looking to talk to, unless it's the program office. Okay, and then here's their information if you actually wanted to reach out to them. Coming down here, now I'm into the technology management area, which is perfect because I want to learn more about that. I'm on the technology side. So Frank Bowles is there as the chief. And then who else is working with Frank that we might get? So here's some of the projects coming out of their maintenance support for the HTM. And show me okay, so there's the core. Sometimes that person's awesome. They can tell me a lot about previous contract, the upcoming contract. And frankly, if they're nice, they can tell you a little bit about the agency just to help you navigate, maybe introduce you to somebody else. Now we're moving into communications and Karen. Cruising on down. Did I see another name? No. So cruising on down, and these people are all generally nice people. So if you can reach out and you're prepared, you'll do great in there. So here, if you're in the communication, marketing, and education arena, and I was just talking with somebody about that. I can't remember who, which is too bad because I could have referred them to this deck. But if they're loyal followers of YouTube, then they would watch it themselves, right? All right, here's Lieutenant Colonel Alejandro, who has got, so this is acquisition financial side. So if you're on that side of the procurement, you can get contact, show me your email address in here so I can reach out to you. I don't see it yet. Come on, die. So I didn't see it there, but I bet you it was up on top. So you see this pattern, right? I'm coming down, a lot more people. Every time you can see some of the work. I don't want to go too far into that because this is about finding the people. But when I did my summary here, a little bit before I came in, here's more of the data side, which is awesome, which is one of the areas I know people are trying to reach that I support at least. Coming on down here, it's funny, I'm missing some names. That would be good. There's Rhea, but show me some email addresses. Help me out. Nope, there wasn't any there. Here's a couple other guys. But I think I found like 25 names in this one deck. And when I look at these decks, I definitely take the time to analyze them. So here, if you're on the policy side, you're dropping this opportunity into, it's a little past, so it's probably already happened, but you drop these opportunities into your pipeline and now you've got the basics of the information and you've got somebody's contact information generally to follow up. It's funny, one thing I'm noticing as I'm going through here with you is who's willing to share some information and who's not. Like this one here is really important to me because I know somebody I can help with this. And this is on the data side, which is really important. So I need that guy's email address and I don't see it yet, which is a bummer, but we'll come back to that. And then here's some more people. So I'm not going to keep going down because I think I hit it. I do just want to see if that one person I was looking for might be up here in this top deck. It was Bernardo. No, which is fine though. I can reach out to Alejandro, for example, who's in IT, and maybe that data one that I liked was there. Point of this video is to sit there and give you a little quick guidance. Go find industry day slides. You can do this in many different ways. If you know a particular agency, go to that agency's website, see if they've uploaded it there. Another great tip is go to sam.gov, and in there, just type in industry day and it comes up, and on the left-hand side, you can filter it down a little bit. Just filter it down by Navy or Department of Education or whoever. And generally they update the industry day slides up there. The government doesn't try to make it overly hard to find them, but you have to do your homework. So right here, the answer to your question, how do I find people to call at my target agency? Find industry day slides and then identify the people that are in there, do a little homework on them before you call them, and you're off to the races in that particular agency. If you found this content valuable, others will too. Please give it a thumbs up so they can find it. Actually, if you find good decks, go ahead and share those with me as well so I can get them out to people. I do that a lot on LinkedIn. And speaking of that, if you'd like to connect with me personally, do so on LinkedIn. We often do free training webinars and interview federal buyers. Sign up for the GovCon Chamber's email list right here at govconchamber.gov to be notified about these opportunities. And then finally, please consider becoming a sustaining member of the GovCon Chamber of Commerce. Help us keep bringing you great content like this for $1 a day. I'm Neil McDonnell, wishing you great success.